He wanted a potato for breakfast. Är det gott?
Nej.
Vill du inte ha den?
Nej. Det var bara blä.
Var det bara blä? Hey guys, it's Tuesday and we've just dropped off Linus at daycare. Baby Lily's asleep in her baby crib and Link wants his breakfast. Yeah, so it was a pretty late drop off because Linus was really tired this morning. They got home pretty late last night. So it took a while before he was human this morning. He woke up and was in such a bad mood. But after breakfast he was a little ray of sunshine, and I had actually texted daycare center telling them that Linus wouldn't be coming in, and he almost started crying when I told him that he couldn't go. So I texted him again asking if he could come. So yeah, we went there and he met up with his little friend, ran up and gave her a hug and took her hand and was like, "Oh, come on, let's go play soccer." Or yeah, I think it was soccer, football. He wanted to play with her. So yeah, I don't have any particular plans today. I'm gonna finish up the graphite portrait, just spray it with a fixative so it doesn't smudge, and otherwise I think I'm just gonna relax a bit, perhaps do something with the dogs. They haven't been, yesterday was a really boring day for them, so yeah, that's today. I'm going to try out my new markers that I bought yesterday in my mindfulness postcard book, and I'm watching Harry Potter because it was a really long time since I binged watched all the movies, so it's time. We are off to pick up Linus from daycare, and I feel extremely autumnal today with my dark orange shirt and this baby sling. So yeah, that was outfit of the day for Mom, and off we go! Var det monster där borta?
Ja.
Hur kikar du efter monstren då? Ser du några monster?
Ja. Där borta.
Är det ett monster där borta?
Ja.
There are some things that Linus gets to do pretty much every time he asks for them, and that is if he wants to draw or if he wants to go out into the woods. Those are might be some of my favorite things, but also I think it's really great for kids' development to be creative and to practice their artistic side, and also to spend time out in the wilderness, outside. Good morning. It's Wednesday and I have to wake my kids up. It's 8:15 currently, so yeah. Linus? Ska du vakna? So I've just returned home from a trip to my gynecologist, or midwife actually, but I had had an appointment to a checkup after giving birth. So if you don't want to hear about female anatomy, skip forward some minutes now, because just so you know, female anatomy coming up. I've actually had quite some issues with the procedures. Not that there has been anything wrong downstairs, but a couple of years back I had appendicitis, and my appendix was not in its correct position in my body. It was behind my uterus, so every time they did some kind of a procedure, or I came to the emergency room saying I had such pain in my stomach, and they thought it was something due to my uterus or the female parts, because the position of my appendix. So as a result of that, I had to have several checkups, gynecological checkups, where they more or less poked my inflamed appendix, and you can imagine how much that hurt. It was awful, and I had my appendicitis for 2 months before they eventually diagnosed it correctly and had it removed. So after that, I've developed pretty much a phobia towards all kind of procedures in regards of my female parts. So I always postpone all checkups as much as I can, and so when I booked this appointment, I've been having more anxiety than usually, and I don't know if you remember, but I had a small talk like last Wednesday, I think, when I had actually made this appointment, when I was feeling off and down, and afterwards I realized the reason for my anxiety was that I had booked an appointment to have a checkup. But I've been today, and everything worked out nicely. My midwife, who did the checkup, she's awesome, and I had the same midwife for over 3 years now, so I feel really confident and content with her, so that's good. I told her I should probably book like 15 appointments just to flood my system, and so my mind knows that that's nothing bad, it won't hurt and nothing bad will happen, but my body is terrified. So yeah. And Lily tagged along, and she's always such a sweetheart, and I'm so happy that I have her. I actually thought that giving birth to her would be more of a stressful event due to my kind of phobic incline, but it was okay. Feeding time.